live, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Another part two. Another 2 ways.
After I was at the LBL.
And that was
You sitting there bullshitting.
my friend had people that joined his unit. He had 2 people that applied to join his unit. One person got in and told him.
Can you guys hear me?
And when he found out what it was about, he's like, I don't want to be a part of this. Because they don't tell you higher on what it's about. And I was slam back down. I was like, I was like, it stayed up. But not only that, here's the other thing, right? You got to think it's that reason so great. That's what I'm going to do is what they do that. They bring someone in the program. They once they're accepted, they give us called reading, which is they give you all the paperwork and you got to read all the story. So now you know what you're dealing with, at least on paper. Then they blindfold you and bring you down into the dungeon. And lift the blindfold, you gotta wear them standing in your face together. I mean, full on target mode, right? But here's the thing, you gotta think, they're not bringing you down there. They're bringing you there as they're testing your reaction against this, which is going to be shocking. You know what I mean? To say the least.
It's been a long day.
It's in a controlled environment.
Can you guys hear me?
They're expected of doing this. So it's not something that they're going to allow to. So even though it's scary, they're trusting. That's how my mind works. And not only that, if they blindfold me and they leave me with something after I read all this, I'm already going to get something to right now. Unless you can smell it. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we're sitting here. Everybody's just shooting. We're in ourselves after the concert, after the conference.
And then
a few of us have had a few beers.
I'm gonna be
Let me get my
Now,
I'll tell you what.
They called the dog man, and one they called the and the dog man, they said they weren't intelligent. They were extremely aggressive. And
What a weird
by the way, they said they did not share anything with each other because that's a completely different species. However, they do share human being, right? He said that the dog had a way to communicate, but they couldn't talk. So that was time.
See who's that behind me? Who's that behind me?
He said that when I had both.
We had to go
He said if it was one from the programs, which
Say hi. Say hi to all the listeners.
most of them are.
Hey everybody! I'm sure you're here.
What did you guys think of the conference?
Did they learn to talk?
Oh, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Best
In this
weekend I've had. It was so nice to meet you too. We were over there and we're like, our teacher's right over there, so we're like, we're gonna speak. There's a whole group over there too, so anyway, it's good to see you. That was so much
See how cool everybody is? That's what it's been like.
Just make sure that you know, there's like his favorite possession. Yeah, I got a take this at that book.
Yeah, I'm under Bass's name right now. My laptop's dead. I didn't feel like charging it. This shit has been so much fun. So much fun.
Looks like a Bigfoot. And he said the snap is not as long.
Can't even express it.
It's short. And it doesn't have and it's neat.
Hopefully they do it again sometime and everybody else can have as much fun as you wouldn't believe how many nightmare nations there is. A lot of them.
You might think you
A lot of nightmare nations.
Yeah. You got the cigarette. We talked about that earlier. Yeah, you know about night.
Wait a minute, I got my pocket. Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? This is Bob.
Oh, everybody, we recorded a episode of Midnight Monsters tonight. Now I'm just able to go live, but it was live. We recorded it live, and it was joined by a couple of special guests. So we dropped that episode. You guys need to go over. No.
Just give him a hint of one.
One has a very huge YouTube channel. Very huge YouTube channel. Well, and the other guy's a pretty damn good writer.
But you're still walking, so you didn't get in the shine.
And it's not being good.
It's not like that.
We have one of
Some up who fire.
Oh.
I've never had something that literally burns. Like I love spicy. It's spicy. It's literally like it burns.
we got one of Wolf's nephews here with us. So
It's Mushu. I'm a co-host of Roadside. It wasn't made like we thought. It was
Oh, that's not what about.
it wasn't that.
don't worry, you're talking about Roadside. I ain't thinking that. It's not gonna
I don't remember none of it. Her husband gave her something.
Well, everybody said it's up.
Other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's one guy that's right over here last night. A couple more people. Yeah.
Another one. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Hello.
I want mine doesn't matter. Whatever I'm eating, I want to get walking around and I sit there over, eat so fast. But the kid also eats MRE.
I do too.
Yes, favorite ask her. Hey, tell them about Cobra getting mad because his MRE opened up cookie yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Little boy got some, he had 5 of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want these anymore. He just got to put them there, like, take them. They look good. What's wrong with them?
They were crushed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I warn you now. Be careful and make sure what you open is actually what you think it is, because the toilet paper looks like they're crackers.
Looks like they're crackers.
Does it not, John? The toilet paper looks like crackers.
Joe, everybody.
Yeah, it looks like the crackers, and then in pitch black dark. Why that? All of a sudden? It's not actually crackers. That bread. It's not a cracker.
It's like unleavened bread.
It's called hardtack.
Yeah, hardpack.
Yeah.
That's not, you don't.
Yeah, so you hear the random
hardpack is
conversation
all right.
going on, right?
It is all over the yard.
Toilet paper is not.
Because the crackers always stuck under my tire to crush the damn things.
You got to soak them in water for like 24 hours.
No.
No, I just stuck
On a
them in
1
the
hour
big spoon. And I had to add my damn.
Yeah, that's
That little
how
bottle of
that's
Louisiana
how-
hot sauce.
that's
So,
how
Holly,
I
how are
lost
you?
one of my teeth.
You know what saved me?
You know what? Them crackers, man, or something. They're wet.
That's what I said. You can make like a throwing star. It's like, you know how they chip snow?
They'll cut you.
Right?
Well, they got the little dots for you to
Yeah. They'll cut
You
you.
can pass that grizzly and make a shiv.
What do you think I put it under a truck tire? I got 80,000 pounds rolling across the
I'm just gonna rock and let you guys listen to what's going on here.
Yeah, but the hard pack and the toilet
I'm gonna step
paper,
away. Just keep
or
listening.
better yet, the naps. In the dark, you can't tell the difference until you stick it in your mouth. And then you find out, because it gives off all. You're like, I gotta shave my thumb.
That's like the peanut butter. We used to have bets that you couldn't eat the peanut butter without drinking water, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've never seen someone win that bet.
I'm not putting that stinky crap in my mouth.
You know what saved me though was the
You finally needed it?
Ranger pudding. Ranger pudding is what saved me.
Oh my
Because I
god.
knew I could finish my shift as long as I ate 2 Ranger puddings slow. And I might be freezing and shaking. I can't get my hand in there.
But the problem is the next morning you're gonna find the Ranger pudding again, because it's gonna make a miraculously recovery. Because you're going to the latrine.
And then you got to get up
That's
and
what was so good about those cappuccinos.
it's freezing cold out in the field, and you gotta put on shaving cream and shave when you're like trying to do this, right? You put a razor against your face, and then you have to re-camo
You
back
look like
up.
Whoopi Goldberg in the color purple.
What we do is take and rub the razor on something. That way it wasn't so sharp, because you're doing this like they're talking about. It is dark. There is no mirror. There's no mirror. You're doing this, so the vibration is like electric shaver.
I think if I could hold my head still long enough, it would just fall off.
Put your head up against a tree so you can have something to brace it.
And what kills you is not only is it a pain to scrub all that camo back on, but then it shows up all the hair. So if you miss the spot, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You sitting there thinking, am I Michael J. Fox?
No. This is, hey, you find out real quick in cold weather school, do not oil your gun,
No, right.
because the gun will freeze. You know how you unfreeze the gun? You pee on it.
You pee on it.
Okay.
Because I'm talking about your gun is like, I mean, you can stand up with your boot on it and it ain't going nowhere. It's frozen.
That, and you're going to keep it against your layers like this, so you don't put it against your skin.
Yeah,
But you'll put it against your inner layers and just keep it warm.
because it will.
And your water bottle.
Yeah. Because when it freezes, it busts. Because it gets so cold, you can't touch your weapon with your bare hand, because if your hand is sticky, it'll peel the skin off.
That makes sense. Well, I know
Because
my
that little
dad
bit of
used to
moisture
say
on your
that they
hand,
told
it'll
them
stick.
to keep their appendages warm, to put their fingers under their armpits, and to lay feet
Get some
to head,
feeling.
with their buddy, and put their feet in their crotch to keep them from freezing.
That's why
Okay.
it's don't ask, don't tell you.
Yeah, he was.
y'all are so silent.
I didn't have any buddies.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I had one and I hated it.
So why'd you really name him Tank?
Oh,
So I'm
that's
back.
the other
So
thing,
check
your
this out,
fur
everybody.
coats, that
All-
fur fringe on the outside actually
All the
has
Nightmare Nation members are here. I had them signs.
It gets cold up at night. If you don't have that hood that sits down tight, that air stops slow
going up
enough
in my
so when
studio.
you breathe through your nose, it doesn't freeze. Because if you try to breathe through your mouth, it will freeze your lungs.
Any
All
exposed
the Nightmare
skin,
Nation
Any
members
exposed
are
skin,
here.
listen, it only takes 30 seconds
Frostbite.
to start a frostbite.
you can't have
And this is the fun thing. They fly you over in a chopper and they kick you out the door.
Yeah.
And they give you a map of compass, tell you come back to this coordinates. Don't be late.
Don't be late.
Yeah, because what they don't tell you is there's also other teams out there hunting you. And if they catch you, then you get the fun new school. It's called POW school, where you get warm because they're going to take a barrel, build a fire in it, put a cage up there, and you're going in the cage. So you look like a roasted chicken.
At least you're warm.
Yeah.
At least you're warm and you ain't breathing through that and you're smelling your mouth and halitosis from being out there so long.
Well, you see, the objective is you're supposed to escape.
Hey, Bob, can you see that on my arm?
Yes, ma'am.
What does that look like?
From here.
Yeah. Don't look real close. Just play it said.
Well, I ain't gonna say out loud because there's a little girl right there.
Well, my friend told me that it looked like jump wings.
Okay. But when I was in
I
jump
was going to
school,
say, it looks like a sword.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
when I was in jump
No, that's
school,
not what it is.
when I was in jump school, we had a cherry ranger that got nervous because we had to do a low-flying maneuver.
Is this the one where the sergeant got behind him? He said either jump or.
No,
He
what
said,
happened
how high
is-
did you jump? He said just a little.
what happens is you got this kid like spitting his chewing tobacco, right? And the other guys are like turning green because we're doing this low flying maneuver forever, all right? And so this kid's turning green, and the drill sergeant says, "Dude, don't you get sick now?" Or we didn't have drill sergeants there, but the cadre. He says, "Don't you get sick, man?" And the guy ends up getting sick, grabs the bag, he throws up in the bag. So the cadre takes that and ties it onto the guy. So when he jumps and lands on the ground, that thing's exploding everywhere. It wasn't a nice place.
30 inch season is real fun because you're doing 30 knots, 30 feet over the water, and you jump and you roll like a ball. Yeah. What's that? What is it?
He's trying to figure out how to get out.
Just tell him to get out of the way.
Down the
Well,
He
main.
need a piece of cheese.
She's probably freaking out right now.
Yeah, she did.
She's in the window.
She's in the
She
window.
knows we're coming.
She's in the
Better
window.
go fix your ramen.
That's crazy. She's in the window.
See, if Tinkerbell's around, until
Don't
she
forget your
smelled
piece of cheese.
until she smelled it hot, she took it from her. She liked ramen noodles. Tinkerbell likes anything. Yes. Y'all ever seen a dog eat carrots?
So you say Roman.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
You say Roman. You say Robin. I say Raymond.
Ramen.
Ramen.
I
And
said
then
raw.
one person
I said
said Romaine. And I'm like, what?
That's a whole different thing.
What is it?
Yeah.
That's lettuce.
Yeah, that's
Romaine?
lettuce.
I
Yeah,
worked at
that's not
Walmart.
noodles,
They
that's
said,
lettuce.
you know where the Romaine noodles is? And I said, what? I don't carry that. And then I finally figured out they wanted Raymond.
Have y'all ever seen a dog eat carrots?
Yes.
Raw carrots?
Yeah.
Tinkerbell, she loves them. Oh yeah, Tinkerbell will fight you over carrot.
Well, he don't go that far, but Minnie made a
But she
bunch of
hates
carrots.
mustard. You want to tee her off? Give her something with mustard on. She'll look at you, and what's funny, you can ask her if she don't like something. She goes. Oh, I told her about Tinkerbell cartoons. Ask her. She did it.
Lord. Tinkerbell wasn't feeling
This
well.
is how smart this
So I
dog
put her in
is. She
front of
likes
the TV,
Scooby
I
Doo,
put her on
but
a
she
little
don't
bed,
like the new
got her
Scooby Doo. She only likes the old Scooby Doo.
So I get on YouTube and I type in Scooby Doo cartoons, right? And it's hard to find real Scooby Doo cartoons, old ones. So I found what I thought was an old one. I go in the bathroom and I got an eye on Tinkerbell and the TV straight ahead. So she's looking straight ahead, and I'm starting getting my hair, getting ready to dry my hair.
She
Next
looks
thing I look over at her, she's looking at me. Oh my God, dang it. So I go back to the TV, change the cartoon to a different Scooby-Doo one, right? And she's looking at it, she's got her head down. So I go back to the bathroom, get my stuff ready to turn back and look at her just to make sure she's all right. She's looking at me again. I'm like, oh my God. The third time I got it right. So she's got a little head, she's watching it. It's like, I didn't know. I go back in the bathroom.
Turn the hairdryer.
I turn the hairdryer on. Next thing I know, I look over to you, girl's gone. I was like, what happened? She's up by the door of the bedroom looking at me, just like panting, wagging her tail, like, let me out of here. I didn't know what happened. I get out there, and Cobra says, oh, I forgot to tell you she don't like hair dryers. After all that time, finding the damn cartoon.
Oh, no. The other thing is, what was it, last Thursday night? Cobra comes in and goes, your dog's an ass. I said, what? She busted my nose.
Oh, yeah.
Little tiny dog. I remember that.
Tinkerbell's that size.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's sitting in his lap. He's wanting her to get down. So she throws her head back like that right as he leans over him. Busted his nose. She's mean as shit.
The Cobra was so polite. He came and he told you quietly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's your dog.
Cause she's like, what happened?
Blood.
Yeah. Bastard dog.
I just got my ass whipped by the whole chihuahua.
Yeah.
My ankles are fine, but she got my nose.
What was funny is when Tinkerbell was little, she was smaller than that. Bear, like I said, Bear came up to my waist. Bear, like 1 pound being 200 pounds. Bear could get up. Tinkerbell both could be over by John. Bear could get up and like he's gonna walk right through here, even look towards that bow. You hear ah! Bear stops and you look at Bear's like, I didn't do nothing. No, she was the boss. If Bear was over eating her in his own bowl, she walked over, he just sit back and sit down. I'm like, nah.
My cat did that to my bulldog.
The other funny thing is, I got a picture. You can ask her. Bear has a bed like this. Then there's a little bitty bed I got for Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell would go get in his bed, so then he would have to be over, and he's in a bed 3 times smaller than he's supposed to be. So the only thing that's in it is his back leg. And he's just looking over it like, I really wish I could get in my bed.
Cats.
My cat would do that too. She'd go get in my dog's bed. My dog couldn't get in it.
Yeah.
She's just like, it's mine now.
What are you gonna
What
do
you gonna
about
do
it?
about it?
Exactly, because I'm gonna push you up.
Yeah. It's like, this thing is like 65 pounds of just rippling muscle, you know?
I've seen. He shows me videos of cats going after bears, black bears. The bears run away. They are so scared.
They're mean.
You see
They
Wolverines
look
chasing.
crazy. Cats look crazy when they're angry.
I don't know if y'all ever got if y'all watched my channel back, and I had a
Yes.
the only cat I've ever had. Only
That was
one.
fun.
The alligator's like, hell.
His
And
name
the alligator might go.
That's a.
It would have hated other cats. Loved
They see
dogs.
that
They thought it was a dog. When it somebody come up to the door,
Thought he was a tough.
this cat
There's
was trying
one
to bark.
video online of a
He
tiger.
would not. He
cage.
would not
The
meow.
cat comes up there, smacks its
Yes,
face.
I see that
Video
one.
of
The
somebody
tiger
with
back
a
on.
Yeah, like, what's going on with my
Yeah.
cat?
Those snowbears are like into the whole house.
You better be lucky we're kin.
Cats are fearless.
Cats are funny.
They are.
I love dogs, but cats are much funnier. You watch the videos of cats, they're crazy. See the videos where they take a cucumber and
Yes.
just behind a cat?
Yes. Did you do that to your cat?
No, but My ex is always trying
cat-
to get me to do that.
Cats will be sitting there eating. Somebody just places a damn cucumber right behind the cat. All of a sudden, the cat turned around. Boom! He's gone.
Every time. I just got to pull out a broom. My cat will be crazy.
Did you see the one where
No, I just hold a broom in my hand. It goes nuts. My dog
Guy-
did too.
puts a werewolf mask
I
on?
hold the broom.
That's because I never saw you use it.
There
She
is some
knows.
truth to that
She
story.
knows.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
You're like, what the hell is that? You ever seen that?
And you're like, you didn't know what to do with it.
Hockey stick.
No, they were thinking, oh, Pelosi rides on that.
Oh, man.
No, what they were saying was, oh my God, he's got Master's ride. We got to get the hell out of here. We're dead.
Oh,
We might get swept by very soft bristles. I don't get it.
if you knew how to use it.
That right. Hold around. The broom's like Thor in his
I don't know.
hand.
You pull up YouTube videos of that.
We go to pull out of the grocery store about a week ago. There's this dude over there. First off, there's something wrong with this dude, but he's probably 25, whatever. There's it's like it's a Kia. This is the car, the front of the car. He's in the middle of the road, like this with his phone. There's a bird stuck in his grill. He's trying to YouTube how to get the bird out of his grill.
It's a big bird.
It's like, I swear to God, in my life.
In the middle of the road?
He's in the middle of the damn road in Tampa.
Yeah. Now, here's the next part of that scene. You got the doctor in the ER trying to figure out YouTube, how am I going to get this kid out the grill of this other car?
Yeah.
I walk over across the road. I said, need some help? I don't know how to get the bird out. I can't tell if his head, well, his head's wrapped around your grill a couple times. I don't think he's having too good.
You know,
Paul speaks on the bird and he put it in the car, right? I got my flashers on. He walks over there, and I'm like, oh shit, I should have gone over there. He talks to the boy. All of a sudden, I see him fall, grab the wing.
That wasn't the wing, it was
Swear
the
to
feet.
God,
It was the feet.
whatever. You grab the feet. I swear to God, it was. I heard it with the car windows up. Yank, wah, yank, wah, and then yank. Oh, it was so. It sounded so terrible.
First, I asked him, I was like, hey, dude, can we get that out?
Shoot.
Well, can you? I said, it's probably going to take your grill up, but it's already tore up. He goes, okay.
Feathers flying everywhere. It was the
Feathers
most
go-
horrible thing I've ever seen. Oh, it was
The guy goes, I
brutal.
think all I need is a wash job. I said, yeah, the new grill.
I would have gone over there. It would have taken me 10 minutes to try and intricately get this little bird out. Make sure he yanked the fuck out of it.
Would be funny if that second yank go.
No, that wasn't funny. He carried it back like a turkey, like he was His head is wobbling everywhere.
Oh,
my
look,
God.
there's a farm right down the road from us that has a petting zoo. I love turkey. I love it.
Well, Tom is the most beautiful turkey.
They got probably a
He's-
25-pound turkey.
He
Tom
is
turkey over
beautiful.
there. They're like, you can pet Tom. I'm like,
Really?
go distract that lady.
That damn bird didn't want nothing to do with you.
Tom's like,
Yeah, Balls get up close to him. Hey, Tom. The person they're walking away back slowly.
Tom, come here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But he
Next
yanked
thing
that.
you know,
Man,
Tom's going like gobbles on South Park.
that was he yanked that grill so hard that the grill parts came.
He did.
Shoot.
There's one everywhere.
That was brutal.
But yeah, he's YouTubing how to get a bird in your grill. I was like, I don't think that's on there. I haven't looked, but it may be.
I don't think it's on there either.
good chat.
Not that kind of bird. Not that
You
kind
never
of bird.
know this guy's not here.
Then he asked you if it was okay for him to drive.
Yeah, then he goes, is it okay if I can drive it? We're still running. Why can't you drive it? But hey, you know the airbag little sucker that's behind the hip and the grip right behind the emblem? It knocked the emblem off, did not set the airbags off. I wish it'd set the airbags off. That would have been hilarious. It was trying to sit. Hold on. Oh, no, I guarantee this guy would have been like, I can't get this back in here.
Then he would have been Googling that too.
Yes.
Have y'all ever been in an airbag before? That is not fun.
Yes.
That is not fun.
That's
Well,
a
first thing
fun
you
car.
Driving down the road.
crap out of his face and blood on.
It landed that far in front of the car, and there was nothing I could do.
Use the airbag.
Luckily, it's a nice car. Kenny.
Vault. What better? Damn.
Yeah, we
That-
tried to save that dough.
You don't want to dig your car. It's you don't want to eat that. All those bones bust and fly into the meat.
Yeah,
No, I didn't know that.
yeah, they do.
Well, it's funny because it doesn't matter what kind of wreck we have in Louisiana, everyone's fighting over the. I tell you what, when I was a trooper, I'd pull up at a scene like that, and there's like 5 cars. Okay, one person hit it, but there's 5 cars, and they're all arguing about who gets to keep the deer. I actually have to go to each person and say, "Did you hit it? No, get out of here. Did you hit it? No, get out of my scene. Did you hit it? No, get out of here." Then we would go to the owner and say, "Would you like it? Yes or no?" He said no. I called my people. They came.
Oh.
But just blue people would just pull over and argue that it's theirs. They had nothing to do with it.
Oh, with pigs. I don't understand. You cannot slow down to miss a pig.
We don't have pigs.
Well, look, I'm telling you, there are pigs everywhere down there. Pigs, weasels, gators, people.
I worked an accident one time where an 18-wheeler ran over a gator, right? Now, at the time, it was parked us over to the Wildlife and Fisheries, did everything I was supposed to do. I get back to the office, "Did you bring us that tail?" And I said, "No." And I got reamed out up, down, and sideways for not bringing the gator tail. It was endangered. And they were like, "Yeah, but it's dead."
That's a waste of meat.
Yeah,
And
so
you
it-
didn't kill it.
Look,
So,
in Boonville, Mississippi, I worked. They didn't have an under control officer, and I was the only one qualified to be the under control officer at the time. So I was filling in. I was working as an officer and animal control officer because it runs to the police department. I get a call one morning about 6 o'clock. There's a vicious dog over at such and such address. So I go over there. I get there and I go, "Where's the dog at?" He goes, "It's in the carport." I go around there. I come around the front of the car. There's a fucking buzzard in there. I go back to that man and said, "You got the ugliest fucking dog here." He goes, "Well, I didn't know they wouldn't nobody come and get it." I said, "Yeah, because that's a protected animal." I had to call Wildlife Fish and Game, and he wasn't in town. He said, "Well, you can go ahead and move it." He said, "But by the way," he said, "in one claw they carry 50 different flesh-eating bacteria." I said, "When the fuck you get back in town?"
yeah.
We get 15 different flesh
50 in one claw. They got 50 different flesh-eating
of a buzzard.
on a buzzard. So like I asked him, "When you get back in town?"
They're like some dragons.
It's just the tenderized thing.
Yeah,
Those are even more deadly.
they need to be eradicated.
Well, they're only danger if you get. I had to call. He said, "Now you can't hurt it." He said, "Or I have to charge you $10,000."
Well, I didn't hurt it. That's very good.
I told the man, I said, "Give me a key to the car." I moved the car out and I said, "It'll leave when it leaves."
Right. I bet.
Yeah. I left that sucker alone. I come back by a couple hours later and it was in the front yard. I said, told the man, I hollered out, I said, "I told you to leave when it got ready."
Well, you know what gets me is we like in Louisiana, we never ever had buzzards before, and then all of a sudden, a couple years ago, they're everywhere.
Well, there's a place she took me down there. You go. It is beautiful man-made beach out there.
White sand.
White sand. I'm talking beautiful. They call it Buzzard Beach because it is 500 buzzards on it, but you can't go out.
Oh,
No, man. They spent a bunch of money to build this. It's Buzzard Beach,
gated community.
a gated community. See, they can't run them off.
Oh, look at that.
Actually, you better.
Well, you can't run them off because they're endangered. They're on the endangered species list.
Well, you get 15 different flesh eating.
They're on the endangered species list. You can't run them off because they're endangered. They're on the endangered species list. Well, you can't run them off because they're endangered. They're endangered species list.
Right.
Yeah, you
A
can't
buzzard.
They built a nice sand beach for the buzzard.
I never heard that about the flesh-eating bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
Me either.
I believe
And I always knew.
Oh, they got
buzzards
Komodo
were
dragons
big,
down there too now.
But the
I
first
know they were
time
on
I
the endangered
realized
list though, 'cause every
exactly
time I
how
see
big.
one, I want to kill
Yeah,
Komodo
but
dragons
they got Komodo dragons in Florida,
them in Florida.
and they will kill the snot out of you.
Now
because-
they say too, yeah, the bacteria in their teeth. They
Oh,
say,
they'll bite you and then follow you until
Oh,
you
they
die.
follow you?
Oh yeah,
They
they'll
wait,
follow
'cause
you
they know you're gonna die. once they
because
bite
you're
you.
gonna die from the bacteria that's eating you.
I'll say they just scrape you.
Well, the
they kill deer.
Mhm.
pythons in Florida.
Oh, they found two. There was over 20 feet long.
Those are mine.
You know, using dogs to hunt them with now.
Is that right, dogs?
No.
They're hunting rock pythons and boas and stuff. They're using dogs to hunt them with now.
They can send them in the water. I thought that always messed up dogs.
Well, these right here, they were setting them on. They're up on
Yeah,
land.
dogs can smell them in the water.
They're up on land chasing these.
Right. Okay.
That's like y'all know. There's wild monkeys in the Florida Everglades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what does Florida not have? I mean,
Well, it comes from that. It
They've
comes
had
from that
monkeys-
facility
they've
that
had
got
monkeys in the
broke
swamps
open.
down there in Florida since the 60s.
I'll tell you this. I came across a YouTube couple one time, and what they did is they were like Bigfoot hunters, and they were using drones. Where drones were like brand new, and civilians could start getting them. They were taking the big drones at the time, and they were sending them in the forest in Florida, looking for Bigfoot. And I remember listening to this couple, and they had some great footage of stuff when people aren't around, and they're like, "What the heck is this buzzing thing?" You know, they were more open around these drones than they were about humans with their scent and sound and all that. So anyway, someone interviewed the couple, and they asked them one time, "Have you ever seen anything out there besides Bigfoot?" And they looked at each other, and they're like, "Well, we don't really want to say, but we did one time see a creature that instead of a Bigfoot, it had a canine head on it."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just the other day, I saw somebody's comment about, we don't have dogmen in Florida.
Shit.
Well, I've never heard of that. And I was thinking, where have you been?
You ain't got any rocks down the floor big enough to hide that much stupid under.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, what you tell me? What? See, this is what y'all don't get up here. Down there, it'll get like page 10 of the news in a newspaper, and then when we talked about, they're finding more. They tried to say it was only one body. The only problem is when they put it back together, they had weakening parts.
Right.
There were 3 bodies found mutilated and spread over a mile long.
Oh, wow.
Animals don't do that. They'll spread it around like in an area maybe not even half the size of this.
Right.
There was a jogger in Florida one morning that they said was attacked and killed by wild dogs. All right. So DW calls me and says, "Let's call the police department. You were an officer." I said, "All right." I called the police department on 3-way, and we got some sergeant at the desk, and I started asking all kinds of questions about what had happened at that scene. And yeah, they said that, there was a pack of rabid dogs that attacked and killed a morning jogger.
You tell me this, right? There's another place, I haven't put it out yet. She found it. There's probably 15 different species of animals, all piled up in one area. In an area about half this size, they're all piled up there. Animals don't do that. They don't kill something and bring it back somewhere else.
No.
There's hogs there, there's gators there. At first we thought that was what, maybe they're finding them on the side of the road and throw them there. No, if something gets hit on the road, they just turn off to the side and just leave it there. Something is bringing animals there, and dead animals there.
By the way, I had an interesting conversation with Jody Cook earlier from North American Dog Man Project.
Yeah.
And he was saying that, I won't go into all the detailed story because it involves beds and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, they showed him some pictures that they wanted his advice on, and he was describing these pictures. And he said, you know how people always talk about the planking, where if you shoot one of these things in the chest, it's just the bullets fall right off, and it sounds like you're plinking a target, right, on a metal target. He said, sure enough, the photos they showed him, the creature was a supposed dog man, had a huge chest plate, and it was a solid bone chest plate. It was just as good as.
Well, I'm telling y'all, I was from here to that pillar right there and watched 9mm rounds impact, spread out, and slide off.
So that's something we've always.
Yeah, I forgot that was running.
That's something we've always theorized based on the testimony of people shooting them, because we've heard that story multiple times. But it was nice that he had actual physical evidence that he observed in the photographs that there was a plate there.
And that other thing too.
Yeah, that he also said, you hear the stories about the joints popping when it changes position from standing to being on all fours. He said he saw double joints in the shoulders and the hips.
And
Might have been a bird or something like that. Birds who don't fly.
Narrow and elongated.
Something went through there fast. Right by that fence and went up that way. It might have been a bird or something.
Which side?
It went from these trucks that way to back there by that fence. But I can't tell you how big. It was just I caught movement, and it was fast. I don't know if it was
Since
a
I have to
bird.
walk back that way, let's say it's bird.
It was a bird. It was maybe a fan. I just caught movement.
You know, going to the chest and from the knees and cods.
Well, that's the thing, soft tissue. Yeah.
Because I don't care what it is. You shoot something on the half of it's okay.
That's why, and you can walk by one of these things in the woods, especially in the worst time to be in the woods is in us hunters. That's the best time, like twilight in the morning. I won't never forget. I was up in the big thicket in Texas, and the guy, I went up there for a hunt, and I was the last one to get there. Well, I didn't get to go the day before my stand. So I was going. The guy that was there, the guy running the cabin, said, "Well, I got a stand already up. Let me show you mine." Okay, and I've told this story before. He tells me, "You go down this little road right here, and when it gets to the Y, you split." He said, "As soon as you split, you walk up just a little ways and come to a little opening and turn and walk right off that opening and about 100 yards connected to the stand." Well, I'm get down there. Now, he's still alive. Yeah, I get down there to where the Y is. Well, I walk up just a little ways and I walk by. To me, it looks like a giant stump, tree, probably about 6 foot. But this is. I'm thinking to myself, why did he just tell me to turn right across from the stump to the deer stand? When I go out and get in the deer stand, well, I'm sitting there and I'm looking out through there. And I'm noticing there ain't no birds, ain't nothing. Usually that early in the morning, you start hearing birds and everything. I'm in the middle of pouring that coffee, and the stump I just walked by, I'm talking about from me to you, just walk by, gets up and walks off. I'm like, well, that explains why he didn't tell me everybody's something. I poured the coffee back in my pot, over the top one. I was like, this is a waste of time. Yeah, it was squash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was. I just walked by. I'm telling you, but I'm sitting there thinking, why did he tell me to turn when I see the feet
At the stump.
Yeah.
Audio. So, and I have a high-powered rifle for sidearm. Let's put it this way. This thing was
Hey,
big.
where's the chat?
Huh?
I don't know what I did.
This is the channel back. Same thing. Type.
They can't hear.
They can't hear.
It's freezing and
No
there's no
sound.
audio.
It's frozen. I think it was when you knocked the table. Mike is muted. Mute Mike.
The mic is not.